Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 3rd. This week, we're going to jump right in here. You have this card that says the past on it. It says the past is coming back, old job or old connection. It also says, there's another card, the Peacemaker. It says win-win approach will bring mutual gains. So if you're dealing with anything from the past, I'm not suggesting that there's a person coming back from the past here, but definitely could be some sort of win-win between you and a situation that you've been dealing with, and it could just be a better outcome. I do feel that some of you could be getting an apology or something like that from a person who maybe left you out in the cold or disappointed you in some way with the 2 5s right here. So that definitely could be happening. And this, I feel the Peacemaker card is kind of saying like maintain your peace, or maintain peace in the situation so that you can just move past it. I will say it's kind of weird because we just had the end of the Mercury shadow from the Mercury retrograde, but I have been getting a lot of this like past apology energy and all this other stuff. What I will say is that I think that there is like a lot of karma in the astrology, and I think that what's going on, and I don't know, that's why I'm saying I think, I don't necessarily feel this, but maybe what's going on is that people are kind of like getting their karma, or they've taken a taste of their karma and they don't like it, so they could be coming back and apologizing. Again, that does not mean that you're getting back together with a person. This might even be a job as well. It might be a completely different situation, but I do think that if this is happening, it's something that's taken a very long period of time. With the Knight of Pentacles. And again, you can take it or leave it, right? You don't have to say anything to a person, but it might set you free. So just to, kind of create a win-win approach here, or to have some sort of win-win where maybe you tell them, hey, it's fine, moving on. That type of thing, right? You have the Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. I feel like your money is speeding up. So for a lot of you, the Knight of Pentacles is kind of observation mode. He's the Knight of not making any movements. He's kind of being too cautious, and he might be playing it a little bit too safe. Maybe you feel like you've been playing it safe. I don't actually feel bad about this. I feel pretty good about this for you. It's like, yeah, sure, maybe things have been slow, but at the same time, I think that money is about to speed up. Plain and simple. You go Chariot, 3 of Pentacles to the Strength card. It's like something is happening quickly. I don't know if I said this, by the way, but we're doing past, present, future here for this week. You have the 5 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold. So again, you and this past person or a past situation, if it was a job, maybe both are kind of feeling the loss, or you have in the past. And the 5 of Pentacles really has, the 5s have very easy solutions, as I always say. And the 5 of Pentacles is kind of about not calling attention to your weaknesses, and it's about focusing on your strengths. So I feel for a lot of you that this is encouraging you to focus on a strength. Even like, if you, even in relationships, it's like sometimes people will say things to me like, I can't believe this, I love this person that was a narcissist or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but you have to turn that around, right? You have to tell yourself, I have so much love to give that even I can love a narcissist, right? So I think that we have to, do that and kind of change it up. But we also have to look at what happened and say, like, what didn't I pay attention to the first time? And, what did I miss in the situation, so that moving forward, you can give all that love that you gave to the wrong person to the right person. And so the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Cups is about being grateful for what you have. So again, if you have like a lot of love to give, maybe this is you being grateful for the fact that you are able to give so much love to a situation. And when we're grateful for that, we get the bridge and the castle on the card. So that's how we truly set ourselves free with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. And that's what I would do here, is I would focus on your strengths. But, this could be anything. This might be a job that didn't work out, or, something else. So I feel for a lot of you, this could be about, again, kind of you're focusing on your strengths by kind of looking at the opposite reason, if that makes sense. Like the narcissist example I gave is the best example that I could come up with. You have the Chariot here, and the Chariot is a victory. I feel like that you see kind of like an exit is what I feel here. I feel like you see something where there's teamwork, where there's more fun. This lady right here on the card, she has these polka dots on her cloak. Polka dots in the tarot represent taking things too seriously, but they can represent needing to add like more fun to a situation. And I kind of do feel that. Like I feel like you're moving your life just in general with the Chariot. I feel like you're taking control of your life and moving it more towards something that's more fulfilling. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have this revenge card. I kind of feel like you're wondering if a person wants revenge. Again, if you do have a person coming back this week, maybe you're wondering if they want revenge or something like that. I actually don't feel that. Again, I think they legitimately are apologizing, even if they were a bad person or whatever. And again, we don't have to accept these apologies or anything like that, but it might set you free. It might be, and you don't even have to accept it, just them apologizing, right? That could be the thing that kind of moves you forward, or maybe you say, okay, whatever, I forgive the situation, I'm moving on. And so I don't feel that this person wants revenge. I think they have legitimate regrets if this is a person. Five of Cups. I even get, I even get a story here that some of you, this might be a job. Like maybe you were let go from a job, or maybe you got laid off and all this other stuff, and now they're coming, back to you, on their hands and knees, basically begging for something. My brother, it's kind of funny because like years ago he worked for a tech company, and we were moving at the time, and they were going to let him work remote, and then they didn't, and then so he ended up having to leave. But like after he left, they were like constantly contacting him because he had written all the code for like all these tools that they were using, and he was just like, well, sorry. And so, again, I have that story popping into my head here. That's why I'm saying it. With the Five of Pentacles, you have this Vision card. See, I think this is a little bit of confirmation for you. This card here is the Sun in Pisces, and I feel for some of you, maybe you didn't trust your intuition, or you didn't listen to your inner voice, and now you are trusting your inner voice, right? With the Chariot, you have this Caution card. Yeah, I would be careful of people who want your attention. Every single sign has had something about this, and you can see on this card, there are like a lot of animals that are trying to get this lady's attention. So I do feel that just collectively, we all need to protect our energy right now and make sure that we're kind of giving to ourselves. We go up to the Strength card. The Strength card is about your own strength. She is being strong on that card. She is taming that lion, and the lion kind of represents her inner beast, her inner critic. So you kind of have to take care of yourself right now is what I feel like this is saying. Next, in the area of your present position right now, you have this Co-Create card and this Message in a Bottle card. So again, I feel there could be a message coming in for you. I feel like there's also a separate message coming in for you. And I think I said this to you in your last reading. I get something about approval here. So for those of you waiting for a job or like approval for something, it could be approval. But I also do feel this could be a person messaging you. This Co-Create card, I feel like it's saying, you notice how there's like a cheetah in this owl right here. It's almost like there could be a person who could help you in work or business. Three of Pentacles here, and also the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this person kind of complements you nicely. So if you are trying to find like an accountability partner, a partner in business, or someone to hire or whatever, I feel you could be finding a person who kind of really fills in the gaps, or, a person who understands, understand something different. I don't know what I'm getting here, but I think they kind of just make up for what you lack, right? You have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups can be about regrets or sadness. We already talked about this. I feel like a person does have regrets here. But for you on a personal level, I feel like this is talking about, again, focusing on what you're good at, focusing on your strengths. These two cups behind you right here, he's grieving the loss of something that he no longer enjoys, and that is his taste for wine. So sometimes with the Five of Cups, we can be grieving the loss of something like a relationship, even though we would never go back to it. And the card itself says we need to turn around and look at what we do have and be grateful for the things we have, even if it's just, even if it's just the amount of love you have to give, or whatever the case may be. Because when we do that, again, we get the bridge and the castle. So we get something much better by doing that. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is your center card. The center card in a 9-card spread is the most important card because all the cards go into it. And the Three of Pentacles says, teamwork makes the dream work. So anything you're doing, I would be focusing on teamwork. It's also a card of quality work, and it's something that I've noticed a lot, right? I think quality will be, something that stands out. For the past, like, over a year now, I've been working with different YouTube groups for other people and for myself as well, right? Helping people grow their YouTube channels and things like that. And, it's funny because like a concern that comes up all the time is AI. People keep saying, all these AI videos are coming out. I'm like, good, because they're just creating basically crappy videos that they're putting out. It's like your videos being quality will be, higher quality and will stand out. So I kind of get that feeling here for you, Libra, where it's like there are opportunities for you to stand out. There are things that you could do that would increase the quality of what you, where you put your energy, more or less work, but it doesn't have to be work. It could be your health, how you look. It could be you attracting people, whatever it is. It's like I would kind of work on whatever your edge is. We all have an edge in some area of life, so I would double down on that. You have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, for like 6 years now you've been getting the Queen of Pentacles with me, so I think that you are very focused on your resources, increasing your resources, making more money, protecting your energy, all that other good stuff. With the Five of Cups, you have this romance card, new romance coming in for you for sure. I feel there's a new person coming in for you. And I feel like this new person is much more clear about what they want. I feel like they have a vision. I love the Three of Pentacles for love as well, because usually it's a person who wants to actually put the work in, who wants something to work in a relationship, or they want to make something work. They're willing to work on a team. These people are all working towards a common goal as well. So it might be a person who has like similar ideas of like what they want to create with a person. With the Three of Pentacles, yeah, you have a choice. You have this choice card. This is a Libra card, by the way, as well. This is Mars in Libra. So I feel for a lot of you that you have a choice in love. Obviously, I would pick the new choice because I feel like this is the person that's going to put in the work. So there you go. With the Queen of Pentacles, yep, you have this acquisition card. Could be a Taurus. Could be any sign that you're attracting, of course. This is a general reading, but this could be love that you're attracting. This is like my fancy couple card, so it could be, like a fancy person or a person who likes the finer things in life. Definitely giving me Taurus vibes. Even if they're not a Taurus, doesn't matter. It could just be a person who, has Empress vibes. Even if it's a man, right? It could be someone who likes quality. Quality is a word that we see 19 times in this reading. So I think that, a person who likes quality experiences and who really tries to kind of create a quality life. Let's put it that way. And I feel that's what you could be attracting. Next in the area of the future, you have this Eagle Spirit. It says Spirit has your back. You have this Giraffe Spirit. It says see the big picture. Yes, you are going through changes. It's almost like there's like another level here. It's like Scorpio, for example. I know you're a Libra. Don't worry. But, Scorpio goes from Scorpio, they go to an eagle, and then they go to a phoenix. So I think people forget that the whole point of Scorpio is that there's actually 3 levels. There's actually one more. There's a snake as well. I won't get into it, but what I will tell you is that, again, I don't know why that's popping into my head. I haven't ever talked about that, but with the eagle, it's almost like you are about to get to this point in your life where you're being led to a rebirth, and I feel like Spirit is guiding you with this eagle energy. I'm getting something about Scorpio here. Yes, I know, I understand that you're not a Scorpio, but I'm getting something about that. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. The Giraffe Spirit, I feel like is talking about putting things into perspective. And it seems to be a big week for perspective or changing your perspective on things. You have the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands. The Strength card is about you developing your strength and being stronger just in general. So I think that a lot of you are kind of getting stronger in life and you're increasing your strength. I feel like you're becoming more like powerful as well, but you're doing this by working on yourself. Again, she is working on herself. So I feel for a lot of you, you've just done a lot of like personal growth, personal development. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment and wish fulfillment. So I do feel that there could be a wish coming in for you with the Nine of Cups. Normally I don't say that. Yes, the Nine of Cups can be a wish, but really it's a card of alignment and being in alignment with what you want. That's how you get the wish that you're wishing for with the Nine of Cups. But I do feel like a wish coming true for you. So, this could definitely be like a wish come true, dream come true type of energy here. We also have this vision card here. So it's like you had a vision that didn't work out with the Five of Pentacles. And it's almost like you're making a choice that will get you to the vision that you originally had. And yeah, looks really good to me, Libra. You have the Five of Wands. I think you've learned a lot from, past people, past mistakes, past situations, and you're just like kind of implementing it. You have 555 here as well. So 555 could be an important number for you. Let's see. With the Strength card, you have this Loss card. Yes, you learned through a loss. This is Saturn and Pisces, and we've had Saturn and Pisces for over a year. So you could have lost, let go of a person over the last year or had experienced some sort of loss. And I feel like this is just saying that you have learned from whatever that situation is. The Five of Wands really says we need to implement what we learned, so we need to put it into practice. Again, I always get comments from people that are like, everybody always cheats on me. I'm like, yeah, but not everybody's a cheater. It's like, yes, I understand that it sucks to be cheated on, absolutely. But what I would say is that we have to look at those situations and we have to say, like, what am I missing? What am I not paying attention to? Again, I'm convinced every single person I've ever been with has told me up front exactly what was going to happen. I just didn't listen, right? And as I always tell people, like, we shouldn't be avoiding experiences. I do not regret any one of those people that I dated because they all taught me something and they weren't all bad. I don't care what anyone says, right? Even my worst relationship that I can think of, it like wasn't all bad. There were good parts of it. So, we need to look at what we learned and we have to apply it and we have to be adaptable. Moving forward, when we meet new people, we just have to pay attention. And, I feel like that's what this is saying. With the Five of Wands, you have this Intuition card. You have two very strong, this vision card and this intuition card, they really do represent you paying very close attention to your intuition, obviously, your inner voice, what you're learning, what you're hearing, what you're dreaming about, all that. You have this box card. It says you will be receiving a gift. I think that you're receiving a wish, like I said, with that wish card. So there's something here about you getting something that you've been wishing for. It could be in the month of July because you have this July card. And I always clarify these monthly cards. You have this bird perched. It says waiting for news, package, or letter. So literally, you could literally be receiving a gift in the month of July. You have this career card. Like I said, I think there's a big focus on your career. I'm cheating. Of course, in Libra's astrology, I think that it's all about career just in general. So there you go. These two wanted to come out together. You have this fox. It says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yes. You have this tent. It says temporary situation. I feel like some of you have accepted like a job that is temporary, or you are in a job that you thought was going to be temporary and maybe it's been too long. But I think that's about to change for you here, Libra. You have this key. It says successful outcome to your problems. There you go. That could be what you're wishing for, is just a successful outcome to your problems. But this looks really good, Libra. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.